Howdy, y'all. It's Reese, aka Bearman Prime, on this October 21st. Welcome back to my Read the Bible in a Year series. Thank you again for joining me. God bless you all. The top right hand corner for the rest of the playlist. And please hit that like button, subscribe button, and notification bell. I really do appreciate it. So, yesterday we saw a really big event in the development of the first century Christians, the conversion of Saul from Tarsus. Remember, Saul was a Judaistic zealot who asked for the authority to go outside of Jerusalem to other cities like Damascus to find the followers of Jesus there, Jewish followers, and bring them back to Jerusalem for trial and judgment. And then along the way, he is literally, he's blinded by the light, literally, by Jesus. Blinded, for his vision is gone, and he's revealed that the one he is persecuting is the one that he also serves, that Jesus is the Lord, right? And then he goes to Damascus, Ananias comes and heals him, and then Saul sees everything. He understands, well, not everything, but he understands now that he had it all wrong, that he was not doing what God wanted, but that Jesus is God. And then he becomes baptized and he becomes a follower. And then we also read that Jesus has an important work for Saul, that he is singling him out to be the one to spread the message beyond the borders of Israel. So let's pick it up there where we left off. Let's go back to Acts 9 and start in verse 20 today. Soon he, Saul, began to go to the synagogues and tell people about Jesus. He told the people, "Jesus is the Son of God." All the people who heard Saul were amazed. They said, "This is the same man who was in Jerusalem trying to destroy the people who trust in Jesus. And that's why he's come here, to arrest the followers of Jesus and take them back to the leading priests." But Saul became more and more powerful in proving that Jesus is the Messiah. His proofs were so strong that the Jews who lived in Damascus could not argue with him. Verse 23. After many days, some Jews made plans to kill Saul. They were watching the city gates day and night. They wanted to kill Saul, but he learned about their plan. One night, some followers that Saul had taught helped him leave the city. They put him in a basket and lowered it down through a hole in the city wall. Verse 26. Then Saul went to Jerusalem. He tried to join the group of followers, but they were all afraid of him. They did not believe that he was really a follower of Jesus. But Barnabas accepted Saul and took him to the apostles. He told them how Saul had seen the Lord on the road and how the Lord had spoken to Saul. Then he told them how boldly Saul had spoken for the Lord in Damascus. And so Saul stayed with the followers and went all around Jerusalem, speaking boldly for the Lord. He often had arguments with the Greek-speaking Jews, who began making plans to kill him. When the believers learned about this, they took Saul to Caesarea, and from there they sent him to the city of Tarsus. The church in Judea, Galilee, and Samaria had a time of peace, and with the help of the Holy Spirit, these groups of believers became stronger in faith and showed their respect for the Lord by the way they lived. So the church everywhere grew in numbers. Well, there you have it. So like I said, Saul hit the ground running as soon as he was converted. He began just going out and telling everyone, Jesus is the Messiah. Jesus is the Son of God. I had it wrong. Jesus is God. Jesus is Lord. Just repeating and proclaiming the good news and the truth. And of course, everyone's just like, wait a minute. First, he was trying to get rid of these people, and now he's saying the same message they were. And then the debates began, and he won more than his fair share of debates and converted a lot of people as a result. He became more powerful, it says. He gathered more followers. He brought them more into the assembly. And his proofs were so strong that the Jews could not argue with him. He made his point, and he made it's so that we're like, oh, okay, yeah. I mean, can't argue that. But then, of course, there are still those who refuse to believe, no matter what argument is presented. Still those who held on to the Judaistic system, the Judaistic religious beliefs, and were going to try to kill Saul for his faith, right? But fortunately, he had helpers, he had people who he had taught wanting to help him, and they literally lowered him out of the city in a basket, like, like on a little pulley, so he could escape. And he makes his way to Jerusalem. And naturally, of course, when he tries to find the followers of Jesus there, they're all like, no, 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 no. This can't be true. This can't be true. There's no way that Saul of Tarsus is now a follower of Jesus Christ. There's just no way. But Barnabas, I think we read about Barnabas previously. He's someone who, was very wise and filled with the Spirit. But Barnabas believed. And Barnabas was like, he's okay. He's all right. He's on the up and up. And he brings him to the apostles. And then, of course, Saul just continues his journey in Jerusalem, proclaiming the news loudly, getting into arguments, making people want to kill him. And then we see the churches or the assemblies in Judea, Galilee, and Samaria. They have this relative time of peace. The assembly, the group of followers is growing and growing. The faith is being spread. The good news is being spread out. And eventually, we're getting to a point where it's going to expand beyond those borders to the whole world. But that's all for today. We'll pick it up there tomorrow. Thank you again for joining me. I sure do appreciate it. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.